Hi, Shackle Breakers! How are you guys doing? Today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. It's about traditional to digital transformation. Most of the entrepreneurs, most of the SMEs, the store owners like us, most of the businesses, small businesses ask like, okay, now I understand that I've got to do digital transformation, but where to start? Huh? So today we're going to talk about where to start, the 101, the basics of where to start your traditional transformation, the digital transformation, okay? But before we go there, I want to show you something. This is my office in my house, and look at, it's raining cats and dogs today. Look at that. Yeah, and we're going to talk about digital transformation in this rain. All right? Talk to you soon. Okay guys, welcome back. And the secret is in the keyword research. Now when I talk about keyword research, what you guys are going to say is like, yeah, but we know that, and you're going to dismiss it. Yeah, but here's the most important thing. There are two things about keyword research. There are two ways, not two ways. There are two elements of the keyword research that you have to look from to understand how small businesses or brick and mortar businesses or store owners can use it to benefit the most, okay? And I'm going to talk about it right now, okay? So the first thing is about context of how you're going to use it, okay? So context. The first thing is about context. Remember that. All right? And the second thing is about the tool you're going to use it with. All right? So the second thing is the tool. Okay, and I'll share with you the secret tool that is really, really awesome. Now let's talk about the context first, okay? So the context is, like, many people think that keyword is just like putting something up there and it will hit. No, you got to think from what your custom audience is gonna query into Google, what your dream customers are gonna query into Google. Okay, and I'll show you an example in a bit. What your dream customer is going to query. That's okay. What your dream customer is going to query into Google. All right. And the second thing is how much is that keyword closer to the buying intent. All right. So these two things are very important. How much, and I'll explain that in a bit, is that keyword closer to the customer's buying intent. So you have, if you can understand these two things, your mind will be blown away, okay? There'll be a light bulb going into your mind right now and say, oh, now I got it. All right? So two things, what your customer is going to query into Google, and how much is that keyword closer to the customer's buying intent. And the tool that I use is called Ubersuggest. So Ubersuggest is spelled this way, okay? 1 minute. And it's a really, really awesome tool. And there's a free, the basic version of it is free, so you can use it. It's called Ubersuggest. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see. Okay. Wait, it's not big yet. There, Ubersuggest.com. Yeah. And when you open, it's going to be like that. If not, you come here. It's keyword overview. Now, remember, we got to first find what your dream customer is going to query into Google. Okay, so think about it. You do that research in Google itself. You go to Google And say for me, right, I operate a tailor shop in Bangkok. So I first have to think, okay, tailor shop, right? So maybe the customer will put in the word, say suits, right? Suits, yeah. Okay, so then I click Google search. It's a bit slow here at the moment. Yeah. So see, then suits come as the movie, the South Korean TV series, blah 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 blah. So it's um, not a very good, what do you call it? Keyword, right? Now, if you say suits for formal wear, yeah, yeah. So now it's nearer to what the customer may be putting in. See, there are from the platform like in India, it's Amazon and Flipkart. Right here, it's showing from these companies. Yeah. So now it's showing up. Yeah. But remember that we are talking from what your customer is going to query. That's one step. So now if you put suits for common, and when you come into here, right, so you change that for your country. So for India, you change this to English in India, but now I'm going to change to Thailand. Okay. Because then it'll localize the search to that space. So now if I put suits for formal wear, okay, and then I press search query. Yeah, so it'll bring that this has no search volume at all per month, and the difficulty to rank is also not hard, and the difficulty to buy, how much is expensive, it's not expensive at all, and the cost per click is nothing. So this keyword, as you can see, has not much value. All right, so now what you can search, so now you know that that doesn't have value, right? Because people are not searching for it. So suits for men. All right, so suits for men. So now it's showing up suits for men here. You can see people are having some level of search for it, and then you go there, suits for men. Yeah, so the query will bring back how much is it as the searches per month. But from what I understand, it could be low, yeah, because most of the search for suits in Thailand are by tourists, and at the moment tourists cannot come into Thailand because of the COVID. And see, you can see that there's not much, not at all search volume. All right. So now if you put suit shop, tailor shop, yeah, tailor shop is a really good search query. But maybe at the moment in English, it could be a low search term, but we can try it out. Oh, so let me change let me change this and show you the second point I wanted to let you see, that is how much is the keyword closer to the customer buying intent. So if I put restaurants, right? Okay, let's put restaurants. So maybe more numbers will show up and you can see the volume and then you understand what I'm saying. Restaurant. Okay, so search Yeah, so you see in Thailand it's 135,000 search volume, which is pretty good. SEO difficulty is also a little bit high, not that high. And there's a cost per click, means there's a demand for this keyword a bit, but not that much. Yeah. Now here I want to show you something. If I put restaurants near me, so see I'm pointing to this point here. How much is the keyword closer to the customer buying intent? So you have to sync from your business also. Yeah. The word near me, nearby. Um, I'll show you about my tailor shop search query. Okay, in a bit. Yeah. So see, restaurants nearby. Ah, the SEO is still lower. Let me see near me. Near me. Search. Not showing up at all. How come? This is weird. Restaurants near me. My language is okay. Let me see this. Restaurant near me. Okay, see the volume is lower, much lower, but the cost per click is now much higher. Means there's much more demand for this keyword. So now look for like I'll give you an example of my suit, right? My suit shop. So if I say suits or something, it will be quite broad. People may be searching for it for like looking at the photographs, or maybe they have a wedding like 6 7 months from now. They want to see the styles and all that. It doesn't give the demand to buy right now intensity. Okay, but let me show you one keyword that is really powerful in the suit business. Okay, so it's called in Thai. I'll say it in Thai, and then I'll put that word into the keyword research in Thai, and you can see that that demand is quite high. 1 minute, let me get this running. Tatsut Duan. Yeah, this word in Thai means I need suit right now. So now I'm gonna put this in here, but I'll change it to Thai first. Yeah, Thailand, that language. Now you'll see that the query is quite small, the volume, but the demand is quite high. The volume here would be quite small. See search 70, and SEO difficulty is okay. The paid difficulty, you can see it's quite high, and the amount of cost per click you can see is high. So now if you see this, right, and 70 volume, and if I put it here in the query of search Google, it's a bit slow with all the software running behind to get this recording coming. Okay, so if I put this in here, come on. Yeah. So lots of ads, which means that this is a very high valuable keyword. And this my shop is showing up here. And here, look at that. My shop is in the second position here, right? So with that, and here also a fourth position is also one of my websites. So with that, can you see that that's how you play the game of traditional to digital transformation? Is you got to find out first, number one, what your dream customer is going to query in Google. Second is how much is the keyword closer to the customer's buying intent. So you have to do these two things first. Look from your own business, think of what the customer is going to query in, and then the second is how is that keyword closer to the buying intent, and find the one closest to the buying intent. And if you can create a website with that, if you can do SEO after creating that website, then you are much more in the game of winning the customer from online. Okay, and the tool to use is Ubersuggest. So that's it for today. Hope you got value. If you got value, subscribe, comment, share with your friends the video so that they can also get value. Take care. Bye.